Hello, everyone. My name is Renee Scuddy. Welcome back to another episode of Walking in Our Shoes. This week, Liz and I will be talking about our experiences at restaurants. So, without further ado, what you got?
So, with getting around restaurants is not that difficult for me. It's when I have to order, like when I'm ordering food and having them have to cut it up for me. 9 times out of 10, they do it, but that 1% chance, you know where it goes.
So, when you've had a waitress or a waiter that's like not cut up your food, like how does that make it harder for you to?
Well, the thing is that I would have to have my mom and dad do it. So, what I mean by that is sometimes they cut it up, but they don't cut it up in like bite-sized pieces so that I just don't inhale it
Right.
because I do.
And then your GERD too, right?
Bingo. So it's it's not that bad. But then when I also have to deal with like sometimes when the waitresses try to get me in the high top, like the high top tables.
Yeah.
Not good for both of us, right?
No, I definitely can't do a high top. That's too complicated for me. So what are your experiences with high tops?
Well, I can sit in it. It's just my balance is still
Right, and they don't have arms, so you can't balance yourself on the arm.
no.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a fall hazard.
Yeah. At
And
least I haven't fallen there before. But still, fall risk.
yeah, and fall risks for us are serious
Yeah.
because then that means potential injuries and
But you know that like people don't think that I'm older than you because my face looks like I'm 17.
okay.
And I keep having to get carded
You're
for
in your
alcohol.
early 30s and you're still being carded?
Yeah.
Make that make sense. Oh. So, okay. So here's a question for you. We were at Basta Pasta last week. Were you carded then?
No,
What's the
because my
difference?
parents were there.
So basically, let me understand what you just said.
Not
If
all
you're
restaurants, just a couple.
basically, if your parents aren't there, you're carded because they assume that you're underage.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, not all the time.
Not all the time, but generally speaking.
But if your parents are there, it's not an issue and you can get a wine card for the bar, for the wine bar,
Yeah.
without any issues.
Yeah.
Make that make sense, please.
Well,
That, oh my gosh, that's just nuts. That's just nuts. But I do understand that, like, there are rules and laws that they need to follow, so they need to make sure, for legal purposes, that you're actually able to
yeah,
drink and everything. So I can understand that, but at the same time, that's nuts, though.
I know.
That is absolutely nuts. So, generally speaking, I. It's not the fact of actually getting around the restaurant itself. It's just that there are certain tables that I can't sit at because it's um it's too hard to access. So, in other words, no high tops, no bar seats, um, because they're just too high, and I would need
Same.
too much.
Same.
Yeah, I would need too much help to actually get on the seat. Not that that's a problem, but if I'm alone, like, and if I'm out with like a friend who doesn't know how to help me, or like, because I can't maneuver that myself because I need the help.
Yeah. And
So,
trying to do that with both of us.
yeah, that would be complicated.
Bingo.
Um,
So
Yeah, so mainly tables or booths. Booths take me a minute, but I can maneuver them.
Yeah.
Sometimes because they're a little snug, but we figure our way around it.
Yep, we do. I just
Um,
remember when you and I went to go to Basta Pasta that last week.
yeah.
You and I would just not stop blabbing our mouths off.
Well, I mean, we do that anyway on a normal basis. So,
Yeah, because
so
we're
yeah.
sisters.
So we went to Basta Pasta last week, and Liz and I met up with. It was uh, Liz and her family met us for dinner that night,
Yes.
and it was a great experience. The staff was perfectly friendly. It was a great night.
Yeah.
Um.
So much food.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I
We.
still can't believe you and I split the brownie.
Oh my gosh, that molten lava cake was
Oh,
so good. Oh,
amazing!
oh, and the crab ravioli. No, it was lobster ravioli. I had lobster ravioli.
Yeah, and here's the
Oh, it was
problem.
so good.
We almost couldn't have it because of Lent.
Well, no, we can't eat meat. That's another thing. We can't eat meat. We can have seafood.
Yeah, here's the problem for me. I don't like seafood.
Really?
No,
I thought you did.
no.
Really? Oh, wow. Hey, learn something new every day.
I thought you knew that.
No, I love seafood.
I don't. I can't handle the texture.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes texture is.
It's the texture of the taste. So it's the texture taste.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And also with my GERD being my
Yeah.
GERD, you don't
Yeah.
want that.
So here's a question for you. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, can you explain
So
what that
GERD
is?
is when so GERD is when your esophagus and your stomach acid meet and it comes up your
So
esophagus.
is it similar but different to heartburn?
It's not heartburn, but it's had the same symptoms.
Okay. So here's a question for you. How does that affect you when you're out at a restaurant or in general?
So what I normally do is that I take a Tums or I take my GERD medic or just one of the GERD medication,
Mm-hmm.
just one of them, and take that like before I eat so that my
Mm-hmm.
stomach doesn't puke.
Yeah.
Because I have to take it once in the morning and once at night.
Okay.
And what I've been doing is I take it once in the morning and once at night. But if we're going out to eat, then I have to do it as I take a Tums before I take my GERD medication. So I take my GERD medication at night, but I take a Tums in between this and that, like between breakfast and lunch, or breakfast and dinner, so that I don't go overboard.
Okay. So do you take a Tums before every meal or just in the middle of the day?
Well, it depends if I need it,
Okay.
but it's like if
So what
it's a
defines needing a Tums?
so if I have like if we're going out to like a huge restaurant, like if we go to like Basta Pasta or Porto de Chow's, because
Okay.
there's so much food at Porto de Chow's. That's the restaurant in Baltimore.
Right.
So I decided to take a Tums before that so that I don't overboard with food because I know I'm going to be eating a whole dead bunch of red
Right. And
meat.
then there's yeah. Yeah, and then stomach problems and ugh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So normally I that's what I normally do. So as you know, sometimes with restaurants, sometimes they understand food sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they don't,
Okay.
if
Do
you know what
tell.
I mean. So some restaurants, like when I go and order pizza, I try to make sure that it's not that acid. Like I actually ask if that has too much acid, and according to them, they usually don't. So that's good.
Right.
But some restaurants have so much or tomato sauce that I just can't. Like I eat it and I'm just
It's
coughing up.
overkill.
It is overkill. It is a pain in the butt overkill, if you know
Mm.
what I mean.
So then, when that happens, are you stuck with stomach cramps for the rest of the night?
No, I'm just upset. I just keep coughing up a lot of phlegm and a lot of issues to the point where I actually have to take a Tums just to help with that coughing fit.
So, that does it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, we'll be covering basically the same general topic. It's still mobility, but this time it's about stores. So, we'll be talking about our experiences, um, walking through stores and that kind of nature. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave us a comment. Um, Share your thoughts, send us questions, whatever you like, and we will see you in the next episode. With that, my name is Renee Scuddy.
I'm Elizabeth Cullinan.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next episode. Take care.
Yep.